Hey, I'm Sonny.
And I'm Danielle.
And welcome to Love versus the List.
No, why are you saying it like that?
Love versus the List.
Love versus the List. It's a title.
Saying it too fast.
But there's no comma in it. It's Love versus the List. That's it.
Anyway, our lives are always constantly run by lists, whether they're physical lists or just lists up there.
He's pointing to his brain. But yes, he's right. From dating deal breakers to icks, from relationship rules to why someone breathing so loudly gives you the absolute rage. There is always a list.
There really is. Welcome to our weekly podcast where we share our own lists and our own annoyances on each other. Honestly, I don't know what's going to go wrong here.
Just sounds like a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
But of course, we also want you guys to share your list with us. So please do get in touch.
Yep, you might be single, married, or just confused.
Or just here to judge other people's red flags. No matter what it is, you're in the right place.
You really are. This is
Love versus the
List.
We'll get there.
Love versus the List.
Oh, that's okay. Now you're just taking the mic, aren't you?
Shall we? Ricky, you've had a haircut.
You haven't.
All right. Okay. I was just noticing. It's nice when someone notices when you have a haircut, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, mate. It looks really
great.
good. It really brings out the colour of your eyes.
You're in a silly mood. You've had 2 coffees and you can tell.
Okay, shall we?
Yeah, go on.
Do you want to start?
No, thank you.
No, fine. Poor listeners. Hello and welcome to Love versus the List. Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening. Thank you. And I hope you're well.
Yeah. And if you are watching, then you'll notice that Sonny hasn't had a haircut yet. We were just giggling about it before we started.
Are we really bringing that up?
I just wanted to bring them in on why we've been giggling because, I don't want them to be outside the joke.
Well, we'll leave it in. I was complimenting producer Ricky's hair and I thought it looked nice. And then you said, well, you haven't had a haircut. Well, I know because I'm going to go for one after this.
You're going for one after this, yeah.
Yeah.
Your hair looks lovely though still.
Well, it doesn't feel it, but thank you very much. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. We've had it's been a busy week. There's been a lot going on that I feel like we really need to catch up.
Yeah, so since the last time, you've been on a hen do.
Yeah.
Which I feel like we should discuss because I feel like everyone actually wants to know about something you've been up to for once.
I've actually been doing something worth talking about.
A hen do. So you went away Wednesday evening to Sunday afternoon.
Yes, yeah. 13 of us descended on Saint-Tropez for my friend Beth's hen do. It was organised by her sister and 3 of her 3 bridesmaids. So there were 4 girls organising it. Like I said, 13 of us in a villa. The itinerary was amazing. Like they really nailed it. We had a good amount of time in the villa. And I sometimes find that with trips, people can try and plan so much that actually you're like, hey, we've paid for this amazing villa. Like, let's utilize it. It had a pool. It had like a gym area. No one used that. It had like this lovely open plan kitchen lounge. Like, I just feel like the itinerary was done really, really well. Also, I didn't realize how game-changing it was to pre-book or order all of your like groceries. So the girls liaised with, I guess, the villa owner or whoever was managing the booking and did a whole food shop. So when we got there, the fridge stocked.
Wait, so you're saying that someone wasn't there before and done a supermarket run? You're saying it was already in there?
It was already there, which, like when that's one of my downfalls of never wanting to book a villa because you think, right, you finally get there, you've had all your travel for however long you've been traveling for. Then you've got to go and find the local supermarché.
Oh, that's really good.
They did it, yeah. So we prepaid. We each put money into the kitty. And when we got there, everything was stocked. Why are you laughing when I said money into the kitty? Stop it.
Isn't it a funny word? I know exactly what you mean, but it's called a kitty. Kitty. Anyway, what I was going to say is that I went on a stag do last year for my friend Will and someone had to go to the supermarket to go do all that stuff. And I was going to say, I take my hat off to any person that organises hen stag do's and does all that admin stuff before people even get there. I'm like, fair play to you. But if someone hasn't even done that, that's even smarter.
Someone did it. And what's even better is that one of us in the group, not one of the bridesmaids, but one of the other girls in the group lives in France and can speak fluent French. So she basically just liaised with this guy and was like, Johan. I was like, Johan, can we get this, that? He then did it, sent her the receipt, and we just split all the money and that was it. It was game changing. And I'm so for that.
Okay. What I want to know about was because the last time we discussed you were going on a Hindu, there was something on the agenda that I thought was a little bit rogue for me. If someone on a stag do says, oh, we're going to do a fitness class, I would tell them to stick it.
My contribution.
So your contribution to this Hindu was doing a fitness class?
It was some sort of fitness because Beth loves all of her fitness stuff. And then I had the idea, which we spoke about in the last episode, then I had the idea to do like an aqua aerobics class.
Yes.
However, it was very windy in Saint-Tropez.
Was it?
And although the pool was heated, it wouldn't have worked. So I had a last minute like ditch of that idea and decided to do a fun team like group sports day. So I hosted a sports day, but with like, what was some of the
Please say
games?
sack race.
No, because I had limited like props and accessories,
Egg
didn't
and spoon race.
I did an egg and spoon race, but we didn't have any eggs, so we used ping pong balls.
Oh, that's good.
Because we then were going to play like Prosecco pong.
Did anyone win if it was windy?
Yeah, that made it even more fun because obviously ping pong balls are so light. So I was like, look, if it falls off, obviously just keep picking it up, whatever. That we did as like a relay around like the lawn area. We did wheelbarrow relay.
Nice.
Which was great. I did this thing, I don't know if I didn't make it up because ChatGPT told me to do it. It was a crab race and it's where you're basically not like tabletop.
The opposite. Like an arch.
Yeah, so your stomach is to the sky, basically. Yeah, you're in an arch and you just go like sideways like a crab. So we did a relay of that as well. And do you know what? It was so much fun. It was everyone said they really enjoyed it. I hope they did. But it seemed to be really good at like team building, kind of get the morale up. We had been out the night before, so a few people were a little bit ropey, but it wasn't so much that you're like, I'm going to throw it up. I think it was just fun. Plus, it was actually a distraction for something else that was being set up in another part of the villa.
Okay.
So,
which was?
Saxophonist.
There was a saxophonist in the villa?
In the villa.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, I need to get some classier friends.
It was really good. And for his like big entrance.
Sorry, the saxophonist's big entrance.
Well, like for the way that he's like started his sex, it was a surprise, obviously, to everyone. Okay. He did that song. And he was playing the saxophone. Do you know what song I mean, or have I just made a right prat of myself?
Does anyone know?
No, you do.
Oh, Ricky, you do?
Thank you.
Okay. Well, yeah, fine. Okay. I'm going to trust that it was pretty on point. I'm the DJ.
Thank
All right,
you.
Ricky.
Thank you.
All right, Ricky. Coming for me in my job. Thank you very much.
Complimented his hair and he's like, nah, it doesn't matter.
Right, in that case, we'll cut that bit out. You're the producer.
You do know that song.
I trust that it was a good version of that.
Anyway, it was great. Like the aperols were flowing. It was really fun. So yeah, my contribution went well. It was received well, and it was so minor, but it added to overall a fabulous weekend.
Great. Well, I know what you're thinking, listening. You're probably thinking, oh my goodness, Danielle's away for that long. Sonny, how did you cope solo parenting? Listen, I haven't had my hair cut.
You didn't. My mum was there. You didn't cope solo parenting because you were, instead of sharing your 50-50 parenting with me, you shared your 50-50 parenting with your mother-in-law.
Yes, correct. Well, so I was doing a different shift at work, wasn't I?
How convenient that you had to go out earlier. This couldn't have fallen on a better week for you because you had to, as you said, doing a different shift, you had to go out earlier. Whereas usually you'd be with me up until
and I would have loved
8 p.m.
it. I would have absolutely loved it. Of course I would have. Of course.
Yeah, all right. It's okay to say that you would have struggled or that you would have
probably would have struggled a little bit more. Of course I would have. But, I had to go to work and that's that.
Someone's got to bring home the bacon.
Someone's got to bring home the bacon.
Oh. And some money, please.
And some money.
Yeah, I'd rather money than bacon.
Yeah. Since our last episode as well, Mia's turned 2.
I know.
I said turnt, which isn't a word. It's turned.
She turned up.
She did turn up, didn't she? She had a great time.
She did.
Yeah, we obviously posted it on Instagram that what we basically did for the day. We went to a place called Willow's Farm, which was like just the best place you can go with a 2-year-old.
If you can get there, then it's in Hertfordshire. I highly recommend. Not an ad, not Spawn.
No.
But just a bloody
It's just
brilliant
a Peter
day
Rabbit
out.
paradise.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It really is. You can meet Peter Rabbit. It's Peter Rabbit all over the gaff.
Lily Bobtail, the whole gang. They're all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did love it. And because it was on a Friday, it was quite empty, wasn't it? I can imagine the weekends.
Yeah, and we got really lucky with the weather as well, didn't we? Which helped.
Yeah, so basically, if you go there during the week,
Yeah.
when it's sunny,
Yeah.
and you've got a toddler with you,
Yeah.
you're winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, she did have a good day, didn't she?
She had a great time.
We had a bit of a fail with one of her presents, the delivery of it, but
I don't even want to get into that. We could bring it up on the podcast, but I don't even want to get into it.
It arrived.
It arrived.
Doesn't matter. It arrived.
It arrived at the wrong house and we got it.
And it wasn't a small present. It was an entire climbing frame.
Yeah, that I had to put in the back of the car. Anyways, she loves it. Great. I like that little update because I feel like we've actually not properly discussed your hen do that you've been away on because we've just been back to just normal life. Don't forget that you can send us an email at loveversusthelist@gmail.com. Maybe you've been on a hen do that has, I don't know, involved an egg and spoon race.
Or ping pong spoon.
Ping pong spoon.
Well, it's egg and spoon, so it's not like egg and ping pong, is it? So it's ping pong and spoon.
Yeah, nice. While you got your phone out, you can... Oh, Lord. You can rate us 5 stars and you can click the little bell button, which means that you get your notifications sent to your phone every time we have an episode out, which is just wonderful stuff. Should we do Pit and Peak?
Pit and Peak of the week. Oh, yeah, I've missed that.
Have you?
Yeah, I've really missed that.
It's good. That makes one of us. Go on.
Shall I?
I missed
Sorry.
that. It's
Right,
clearly old
sure
trotters.
Shall I go?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so my pit was the BA hand luggage system.
This sounds like such a middle-class podcast.
No.
When we had the saxophonist in the villa and all my BA hand luggage. Go on.
It's actually not even BA. Well, no, I think it is BA because other places you have to like pay for like literally taking anything on board, right? Whereas
Oh, yeah.
BA, you've got anyway. So we all booked on the same flight, this BA flight. I actually only booked on it because the other bigger group had already booked it and I was like tagging on. I was like, yeah, I'm just want to get on the same flight as you. Anyway, we're only away for 3 days and I feel so proud of the fact that I managed to get everything in my hand luggage case. I get all of my toiletries and like, bear in mind, like you girls got a lot of liquids and toiletries and creams and potions and lotions and all that sort of stuff. Managed to get it all in my hand luggage case. We get an email the day before we fly, when you get that like check-in, like ready to check in email saying, would you like to check your cabin bag for free? And I was like, no, I wouldn't. Otherwise I would have gone for a bigger bag.
That means you have to obviously...
It says you don't have to. It says you can take it on board, but because your flight is particularly busy, we're asking if you'd like to.
Yeah, no one wants to do that.
No one wants to do it, right? So then they say, look, we may make you do it at the airport, depending on once obviously everyone's checked in and we know, or like at the gate, you may have to leave your bag. That didn't happen. We got to the gate, got there, got all the way onto the plane. We were one of the last groups of people on the plane. And as we were all 13 of us walking down the aisle of this plane, we were like, there is no space on here. But the ground staff had obviously already let 300 odd people onto this plane, all with mini suitcases. You would have thought at one point they'd go, I think we maybe have to start taking cases now.
Yeah.
We walked all the way, bear in mind, we were like seat 25, row 25, 26, so right near the back, to then realise there's no space. And the air stewards back there are like, there's no space back here. We're like, well, what do we do? They're like, you're going to have to put it underneath. Well, okay, well, can you take it? Like, what do we do? Do we sit down? Do you take it? And you've got to go back to the front, all the way to the front of the plane and like sort it all out there. And although, fine, we did that, of course, it's just really frustrating that like, you should have taken it off us before because we were then holding the plane up. People were getting annoyed at us. It wasn't our fault. Everyone else had already got on and had all their bags there. Plus, there were a lot of jackets and rucksacks up in the overhead storage that they should have easily fitted underneath the seat. I'm sorry, yes, I'm going to sound like the staff, but they make the announcement, put it under the chair. If it can go under the seat in front of you, I'm going to keep doing this flicking
You
thing with my
really
hand.
flicking your arms.
It's just frustrating that they've got this rule of like, you can take like hand luggage, like a hand luggage case on the flight, but they don't think far enough to be like, we need to stop letting people. If they'd stopped us at the gate and been like, look, we know that we've maxed out now, you're going to have to do that, we would have gone fine. But you're walking up and down. I've done 10,000 steps on this plane and it's not even gone anywhere yet.
Are you coming for BA? Are you
coming for
British Airways?
I'm coming for whoever didn't make the call.
Is this your formal complaint? In the style of a video?
No.
Podcast? No. So you wouldn't like to send this to BA?
I would give them, oh my gosh, you've got me so nervous now. I would give them feedback as to be like, someone needed to be a little bit more on it, I think, in calculating, right, we've let X number of passengers on and X number of passengers have had a hand luggage case. How many mini suitcases can we realistically fit? Because there was no way they were going to fit our 13 cases on there. Like, maybe you might misjudge by like 2 or 3 cases. There were 13 extra cases that had no space. It's just a bit of a rubbish way to start, because people were then like at us as if it's our fault.
Like, you guys, you're on a hen do, you're probably 3 bottles of Prosecco
No,
deep.
but I already feel like a bit anxious with stuff like that, because I think people assume groups of girls, especially if they're on a hen do or even a stag, to be really rowdy. And actually we weren't rowdy, but it's like you already get...
Well, not before the flight. Once she took off, that was it. The willy straws are out.
No, she had a strict no willy straw rule.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, look, we're a classy group of gals. Yeah. Strictly no willy. She did have a little veil.
Yeah.
And then she wore like white the whole weekend. But other than that, there was no willy straws. There was
Why
no
do hen
butler
do's
in the
have
bath.
willy straws?
I don't know.
What's the? I don't understand what
It's
the
like
willy
when
straw thing is.
People wear like a sash or a banner that says like "same penis forever."
Yeah, but I understand that.
I think it's a little bit uncouth.
Yeah, but fine, whatever. But what's with willy straws? Well, who said? Do you know what we need on a hen do? Willy straws.
We need a
Who's
straw
in?
with a willy on it.
Yeah, it's so odd, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Well, we didn't have those, so
no.
I
So you
can't
didn't take
tell
any
you.
out of our kitchen drawer then, no?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, that was my pit. It was just a little bit annoying.
I'm sorry to hear that you had to put your bag under.
Well,
under the
after all of
plane.
that, maybe I should have just checked a big bag, but they were going to charge me like 65 quid to check a bigger bag. And now I've had to check my hand luggage anyway. So I've crammed all these liquids in this little clear bag, and actually
Pointless.
could have taken my 400 millilitres of body moisturiser if I wanted to.
You could have. Have you got any peak from the week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My peak from the week was, this is going to sound really, really horrible to everyone on the hen, but it was actually when I got back.
Fair enough.
You pulled off the ultimate surprise for me at the airport. You told me you were going to come and pick me up, which was very lovely of you.
Yeah.
And you had said to me, I'm going to drop Mia at your mum's first, who you had been co-parenting with the entire weekend. I'm going to drop Mia at your mum's first so she can have her nap, because the time my flight landed was pretty much bang smack in the middle of her nap.
Yeah.
I'll come and pick you up, Danielle, and then we'll go back to your mum's and you can see Mia. I was like, that actually works perfectly. You and my mum had even, because we've got a group together, had even like sent texts being like, just leaving now to come to yours.
Yeah.
And then my mum was like, oh, do you need me to give her lunch when you get here? And I was seeing these messages being like, oh, right, yeah, that's happening. And then I walked through arrivals and there she was with a bunch of flowers. She gasped when she saw me, and she ran towards me, and I cannot explain the rush of emotion. Like, I want to cry now, because I can picture exactly what I saw as I walked through. I was already expecting to see you, and I was really excited to see you, because it's quite rare that we'd be able to pick each other up from the airport.
I think it's the longest that we've been apart since we've been together.
It is. As long as we've been apart. It's obviously definitely the longest I've been away from her. I've never been abroad before. We'd only ever left her for a night
Yeah, we haven't been
in the
without her.
UK. So that was like my peak, I'm going to say of the month, if not so far of the year.
The year, your life.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
yeah.
I know that you're going to struggle with a list later. So
Okay.
I'm going to get my pit out the way, because at time of recording this podcast, I know we're not a football podcast.
Oh, no.
I know we're
go
not a
on.
football podcast, but I have to get it out of the way. okay, at the time of recording this podcast, my team, West Ham, are literally scraping the bottom of the barrel at the Premier League. And we go down to the last game of the season to potentially survive and stay up in the Premier League, or we go down and get relegated to the EFL Cup with the Championship.
And you said your team is scraping the bottom of the barrel. Who are they scraping it alongside?
They're scraping it alongside. You claim to be your team. I think it's more your dad's team.
Yeah.
But Tottenham, Spurs, they're 2 points above us at the moment. So West Ham, at the time of recording, needs Spurs to lose and West Ham to win on the last day of the season. And I cannot tell you how happy it would make the majority of football fans if that were to happen.
Really?
Really.
What if
I'm saying the majority.
If West Ham were to survive?
And Tottenham go down, yeah.
Why?
Because Tottenham this is not a football podcast, but extremely hated in the Premier League.
That's subjective though, isn't it? They've got a lot of fans.
Of course it is. They've got a lot of fans, but I'm saying the majority of the Premier League would like to see a team like Tottenham go down to the Championship. We're not a football podcast.
No,
but
we're
what I'm saying
absolutely not.
It's my absolute pit of the week that I've literally got no nails left after watching the last couple of games. I've got to go on Sunday to watch.
You've got to go,
I've got to go. Of course I've got to go.
Sorry, I've got to go on Sunday.
I've got to go on Sunday.
I must go and watch
because
the football.
It's a survival game, or it could be the last time that I see my team play Premier League football for God knows how long years. It could be. I don't know. So I have to go. As a West Ham fan, I must go. That aside, my peak of the week was, I'm really sorry to say this, while you were away.
Wow, okay.
But obviously I spent most of the morning / afternoon with Mia before because I was covering the drive show this week. So that I was doing like 4 till 7 basically, and normally I leave at 8 and whatever. Anyway, let's not get bogged down with the
What's
admin.
your peak of the week?
The peak of the week was the fact that I was covering a different time slot and I got to come home at the time I would normally leave, and I would have a glass of red wine.
You had your evenings back for a week, basically, and you don't have evenings, do you?
If I did that time slot permanently,
You'd be an alcoholic.
I'd be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay here first. And the week that this goes out, this podcast, I will also be covering Drive again. And you best believe, if you're listening in the evening to this podcast, I will have a glass of red wine in my hand. And that's that. That's the peak.
Okay, great. Congratulations that you had your best moment without me when I wasn't there.
Thank you very much. Should we get into our list?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Do you want me to go first?
I want you to go first, yeah.
For the first time in my life, I've actually had 3 that I could potentially bring to today. But do you know what? I'm going to save them. I'm going to bank them. I'm going to put them in my back pocket. Like that. Right?
Get on with it.
I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. You are a hypocrite.
I knew you were going to say that. What? I've not ordered another windbreaker. Why? What is it this time? Go on.
So there was a day in particular that has really just made my life, right? Danielle was in a foul mood one day. She was in a foul mood. Dare I breathe neareth her neck, okay? You were in a foul mood. And I was going out and I said to you, is there anything I can do before I go? You turned around to me and said, no, nothing you can do before you go. However, if you're going to put any food in the microwave, you better cover it because I'm sick of cleaning it out. She's cleaned it out once because I normally do it. I'm sick of cleaning it out. Fine. All right. Noted. Taken on board. Have I covered every bit of food since that conversation? Yes, I absolutely have. A day later.
Oh, no, don't, because I know.
Danielle is cooking a hard-boiled egg. Obviously, she's boiling it in a saucepan.
Yeah.
And you take it out and I think you prematurely took it out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you prematurely took it out and then you were like, actually, instead of putting it back on in boiling water, what I might do, everyone knows where this is going.
Well, no, hang on. No, so I'd already started de-shelling it.
Okay.
And I realised that the white was a little bit clear still.
Little bit touch and go.
A little bit touch and go. I wasn't going to eat that. And I couldn't put it back in the water, obviously. I'd de-shelled it.
Instead of putting it back in, you thought, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it in the microwave. So you pop it in the microwave.
I asked you a really important question before I did, though. What question did I ask you?
You asked me can I put an egg in the microwave? I said, I don't know because I've never put an egg in the microwave before. I've never done it.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
You can't.
You can't. Because 5 seconds later, Danielle, what happened?
The uncovered egg in the microwave exploded.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The uncovered egg in the microwave exploded.
In my head.
We looked at each other, didn't we? And we were in shock. We were like, it didn't explode. I've never seen anything like it.
The bang. People would have thought there was a firearm in the house.
It was bad. So, lesson learned, don't put an egg in the microwave because it does explode.
Yeah.
Lesson learned from you? Hypocrite.
I understand where you're coming from. When I say about covering food, it's things like baked beans because it like spits.
Danielle, you haven't got a leg to stand on here.
Like sauces and stuff spit, whereas I didn't think an egg. I'm like, there's no liquid there. What? Nothing can come.
I'm very aware of what you're saying and why food needs to be covered in the microwave. Since then and that conversation, I have covered food and that has been fine. But do not come for me ever again for not covering stuff in the microwave when you've told me and you were a hypocrite and didn't cover the egg and foolishly it exploded.
Yeah, that was a low point for me. I'm sorry. But hey, the microwave got cleaned out, didn't it?
Oh, who? Sorry? Sorry, you've got a microphone. I can't hear you. Who cleaned the microwave out?
You did.
Right then. Okay.
Do you know what is, to top it all off? My mum had been round like the day before and she'd boiled some eggs. And what I didn't realise is that there was already a pre-cooked hard-boiled egg in the fridge. I didn't even need to put one. I didn't even need to boil the kettle or boil any water one. There was already one in the fridge and I didn't even realise.
There you go.
So, okay, I apologise. This doesn't get you off the hook for the list that I've got on you, though.
Okay. Go on.
Hairspray.
Great musical. Love it. What about it?
So, you use hairspray every day, right?
Yeah,
We have like a big one at home.
Yeah.
When we were whenever it was, I bought a little mini one of the same brand as the Got to Be one, the glue, whatever it's called, the yellow one.
Yellow.
No, it's not Schwarzkopf.
Is it not
Got to Be?
Oh, it's Got to Be. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bought a mini one for obviously travel or out and about. Pop in the handbag.
Yeah.
And I noticed that you had started to use that mini one at home. That's not the place to use it. You use the big one at home and you take the mini one.
Can I say something? Can I interject? We didn't have the big one.
So what do you do if it runs out? If the big one runs out, what do you do? You don't just use...
There was another one, so I used the other one.
No, you don't. You don't. You buy another big one. Which I did. Which you have done now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why did you then buy another big one after so long? Because what you had done is you had used all of the mini one at home. I tell you what happened. Today, I bring this pouch. If you're not watching, I'm just showing my little makeup bag pouch. I bring this pouch with me to every recording. It's actually a lovely size for the handbag, ladies. Anyway. And in it, I put like just supplies for what I might need like before recording. I've got like a powder brush, lip balm, bit of powder, spare hairband, and this, my Got to Be Glued Blasting Freeze hairspray, the mini one. So I'm sat here in this chair, pre-recording, and I'm like, right, producer Ricky sometimes tells me that I've got some flyaways, even when my hair is slicked back like it is today. So I thought, right, I'm just going to do a little spray and just make sure they go down. Do this. I'm like, there can't be a lot in there because I can't really shake it.
Oh, there's some in there though.
There's nothing in there.
No, I can hear a little bit. If you shake it if you're not watching, there was in fact some in there and he sprayed on Danielle's face.
Oh my God, I've just got all over my face.
See, there we go.
Oh, no.
So that proves my point. There's some in there and
No, you.
Do you know what? Someone's watching over me today. Someone is watching over me today. I might buy a lottery ticket. This is unbelievable.
Oh, I've got sticky cheeks.
Well, there's the episode title now. That's that sorted.
Oh.
There you go. Look, it's loads in there. What do you mean barely? Come on,
Barely.
no, I'm not having that.
No.
Right.
Anyway,
No,
that's
so
my
that's
list. My list is don't do that.
Well,
Don't
do you
use
know
the
what?
mini one.
It's invalid now. Your list's invalid
No,
because
it's
there's
not.
some in there, isn't there?
No, it's not invalid.
There's
It's
some in
not.
there.
It's not. If we're going to share things, you do it. You share it in the right system. Okay, don't use the mini things for home. Use the bigger ones at home. Use the bigger hairspray, the bigger everything at home. The
Okay.
little ones for to take out.
Okay. I have a little confession.
What? Oh no, what?
No, it was just while you were away.
What did you do?
You've got some really nice shampoo and stuff in the shower.
No. Not the Olaplex. No.
It's really good.
No, Sonny. Did you use my Olaplex?
So you've got a nice bit of Olaplex in there, which was it really made my hair feel nice. I think I need some more of that.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
And then you've also got some I think it's called Elemis.
You use my Elemis body shower gel. That is lovely, isn't it?
It's really nice.
It's new.
And I thought you were going to come back and notice. I'm glad it's just the hairspray, but I just thought I'd bring it out on here and have a little confession for you.
So,
And then also your facial cleanser, that's all gone as well.
if anyone's a bit confused, we've got 2 bathrooms upstairs and we somehow have ended up being like one is mine and one is Sonny's.
Yeah.
Like I use like our ensuite and you use like the family bathroom as your bathroom.
Yeah.
So we never shower in each other's
Showers.
So,
No.
but obviously when I'm away, I'm guessing you use the ensuite just for out of ease and it was just there.
It's just nice. Yeah, it's nice to
So that's
change.
why you've used my products.
Yeah. But they're really nice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They're mine.
My darling, they're ours. We share a child.
We share a child,
We share a
not
child
products.
and shampoo and
No,
Olaplex.
a child, not shampoo.
And some Elemis cleansing.
That is so nice, isn't it? Though
it's
that Elemis,
stunning.
but yeah, I've run out of it now. But I was using the Elemis body cream as well, and so like I was in the shower using the Elemis shower gel, and then get out and use the Elemis body cream. Again, not an ad, not a spawn, but actually just a great promotion for them because it's bloody brilliant.
Yeah. There you go. Well, I can't see any of that because it's all gone. Should we do an email?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've got a sticky face.
Nice. Good.
Go on.
That's enough about your weekend. Well, don't forget you can email us, loveversusthelist@gmail.com. While you got your phone out, please hit that bell button. It means that you get a notification to your phone every single week when we drop a new episode. Drop it. That's what we do.
Drop it like it's hot.
We drop it
All
like
right,
it's hot,
Snoop
baby.
Dogg.
This email is from Belle.
I love the name Belle.
It's a nice name, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
Disney name.
Yeah.
Hey, Danielle and Sonny. I've realised that recently I've reached an age where staying at someone else's house fills me with absolute dread.
Oh, same.
Last weekend, I went to a friend's birthday drinks, which is an hour or so away from my house. And instead of getting the late train home, she insisted that we stay over at hers because it would be fun and just like old times.
Mm.
I, however, ended up on the sofa that felt like it was made of coat hangers, using a decorative cushion as a pillow, overheating under the blanket that somehow made a noise every time I moved. One friend was snoring, another got up at 6 a.m. and started clattering around the kitchen making her coffee, and I spent half the night desperately trying to find somewhere to charge my phone. The next morning, everyone was happily chatting away, and I genuinely feel like I survived something. What's worrying is that 10 years ago, I would have thought nothing of it. I used to love spontaneous sleepovers after nights out. Now all I can think of is my own bed, my own shower, and being able to sleep in peace. What age does comfort officially become more important than spontaneity? Love the pod. Belle, I can relate with this so much.
I think 30 and plus.
Do you?
Yeah, I think in your 20s, you're like, YOLO, roll with it, whatever. In your 30s, you're like, no, I want my own slippers. I want to have tea out of my own mug in the morning. And I want to do, I just want my home comforts. I think.
I don't think it's been for me in my 30s. I just have never liked staying around people's houses.
Oh.
I don't like other people's houses to stay around. You could have the nicest house, but there is absolutely nothing that beats your own bed.
Oh, of course. Yeah, nothing beats your own bed. But as in like, I would just go with it like in my 20s. Like I would stay at my friends' houses because obviously like I do feel comfortable enough there and like to use their stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
But in my 30s, those same friends that I still, love, feel comfortable around, whatever, I will always opt. I mean, obviously it's different now, I've got a child, but like I would always opt to go home, even if it means spending more money in an
Same.
Uber to get home if you've missed the last train. But I think that's what getting older is. Like, you're willing to pay for convenience. I think you cannot put a price on convenience.
Yeah.
So yes, if it's going to cost me 60 quid to get home in an Uber, but then I've got the convenience of being at home in my like own bed, that's a money I'm willing to spend. Whereas in your like 20s, that's the messy years, as people say, and the ones where you maybe haven't got where you are in terms of career or earnings or whatever. So you have to be a lot more mindful with money.
I just think when you stay around someone else's house, it makes you realise how much of your place you take for granted. You're like, oh, I would really have loved that phone charger next to the side of my bed.
Yeah.
Or I would really love to use Danielle's Elemis cleansing balm in the shower. Like, you start to really miss flicking the kettle on at your own convenience. Do you know what I mean? Those little things that you just like, I really miss that squeaky front door that we got at the moment.
We do have a squeaky front door. Can you sort it out, please?
It's loud, isn't it?
Can you? Yeah, that and our bedroom door as well,
I'll add it to
squeaky.
the list of things that you've written down for me to do.
But also, Belle said she slept on the sofa. Like,
No, sofa bed.
oh,
Sofa bed that felt like it was made of coat hangers. Again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but if you're on a sofa bed, though, still not an actual bed, is it? Like, I stayed at Beth's the night before we flew away for her hen, and she's got a spare room. So I was a bed by myself in a room. There was a charger already there next to the bed.
But that's convenience as well, because you were getting up early in the morning to then travel. So that was convenient for you. But if it was a case of you weren't in the morning, you would have been home.
I would have come home.
Doesn't matter if she's got a charger next to her bed.
No, you're right. Yeah, I would have come home.
Although I must say, there is nothing better than going around someone's house and then being like, oh, I've left you some towels on the bed. The charger's there. Like, because I know that I would have to do that for someone else, because I know that I would be that person that would want that.
I would just get it when they are like, I'm not going to prep the room. I'm not a hotel.
No, you have to prep the room.
No, you don't. No,
you
don't.
have
No,
to
don't.
prep the room for a guest.
No, because I saw a video on Instagram of a girl prepping her guest room.
Yeah.
She's got a mini fridge in there. She's got a kettle. She's got different.
That's where I want to stay.
That's a hotel.
No, it's not a hotel.
I'm not doing that. I'm like, hang on, we've got a kitchen where we've got, I'll get you out a mug in case you're up in the morning before me. And like, do you rather coffee or tea? Like, I'll get you those bits out in case I'm not around. But if, like, I'm not going to get stuff before you've even set foot in the house. I'll wait till you get in.
No.
And then be like, oh, let me just grab you a towel.
No.
I'm not gonna put it on the bed with a little chocky.
Oh, what a lovely idea.
A little bit of pillow spray. No.
See, if I was around someone's house, they did that for me, I'd be like, they've really thought about everything here. They've really thought about it. And I like that. And it starts your mean to go on.
But you'd still rather be at home.
Because if you're a guest, the last thing you want to be doing, oh, can I have a towel, please? Oh, I need to go for it. Can I have a towel?
If it's your mate, though.
No.
It's not like you're staying in a hotel and you've got to go down to reception to ask for a towel. Like, it's your mate.
No.
And if it's like a thing where you're not expecting to necessarily stay, like, that's what Belle said, right? It wasn't the plan to stay.
No.
So why would her friend have got a towel out? She wouldn't, because it was never the plan that she was going to stay there.
Also, there's another argument. If you make it really nice, then people won't want to leave.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I don't like necessarily people. I mean, now we turned our guest room into a playroom, so sorry.
Handy, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need people to stay at my house.
I probably won't want to if they've got to ask for a crusty towel.
Or they've got to do a squeaky door.
Yeah, I know. Must sort that out. Get the old WD-40 on that. How's your sticky face? All right.
Still sticky.
Still sticky.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's all we've got time for today. Thanks for listening. I don't know what that was.
We're feeling silly today, aren't we?
Yeah. What can people do, Danielle?
Oh, they can email us. Please do. Yeah, please email us at loveversusalist@gmail.com. Any stories, just any funny tidbits you've got.
Yeah, or if you've got any, when you've stayed around people's houses.
Oh my God,
any of those stories, like where you don't really want to stay around someone's house, but you stayed round. It's either gone really well or really bad, but the really bad ones are normally funnier.
Any weird things, let us know. Don't forget to obviously follow, rate, review us on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your podcasts. Press the little bell for the notification to your phone. It really does mean
bell
a lot. Bell.
Just like
I wonder
the email.
if Belle's pressed the bell.
I wonder if people just go up to Belle and press her.
I think that would be harassment.
Probably get
So
done for
yeah,
that, can't
probably
you?
not.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, thank you so much for all of the love. It doesn't go unnoticed, and it does mean a lot to us. So thank you. And I guess we will see you in the next one.
In the next one, should we say it together?
What were you saying?
I was going to say goodbye. What were you going to say?
I was just going to go straight with the bye.
Oh, then why don't I say good and you say bye?
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Why'd you say like that?
You want to say bye, don't you? Because you thought you only said half a word.
Bye.
Bye.